Hey folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. With me again is Bouch. So you got Bouch and the Rod coming at you with this week's beer review.
Yes, you do.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Hey, hit us up down below there with a like and a share. If you subscribe, you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. I'll also throw a link down there to the Bouch and the Rod YouTube channel, so you can check out a couple of wacky animated adventures. It's kind of pretty fun. There's some good laughs in there.
And advice for life from
Advice
Roddy.
for life.
From the Rod.
There's some new series in development too, so
Yeah.
that'll be some interesting stuff going on there.
And coming up football season, there will be Bouch's picks of the week.
There you go. Lots of stuff happening down there to keep you entertained. So you're not a big fan of the hoppy beers.
Sometimes. It depends on how really, I just got to taste it.
You have popped your IPA cherry,
Yes.
and tonight you're going to have your IPA cherry get the equivalent of a prison shower gang rape. This is Stone Brewing's Ruinten. It originally started off as the 10th anniversary version of their Ruination IPA, a triple IPA. They used to throw 5 pounds of hops in every barrel. With the Ruinten, they've kicked that up to 10 pounds of hops per barrel.
Per barrel.
So, you can kind of imagine what this is going to be like. It's actually one of my favorites. This is an extremely hoppy triple IPA.
You tried it before?
I love it. Oh, yes.
Mm.
I never got my hands on it back when they did the 10th anniversary. I missed that bottle, but then I found out they were rebottling it as the Ruinten as a regular beer based on the same recipe, and I was thrilled about that. This is good stuff. I always liked Ruination. And just for the record, if you ever get your hands on a bottle of this, definitely check out the label. Stone's beers are always as much fun to read as they are to drink.
Yeah.
Alright, buddy, you ready for this?
Yep, we'll give it a try.
Cheers.
Bruce.
So much coming off in that aroma.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm getting citrus, I'm getting pine,
I'm getting the taste of that too.
a little bit of fruitiness.
That's not bad.
It's extremely complex. I'm surprised.
It's not bad. Has a hoppy aftertaste, but it's good.
And it's basically, for me, it's all hops, and it kind of evolves. It hits you up front with the strong, plain bitterness of hoppiness,
Right.
and then some of the more subtle notes come out, those piney, those fruity notes, the citrus. It all just kind of develops. And I'm surprised you like it as much, because you're not usually a fan of the hoppy beers, but maybe it's just because this is so overwhelmingly hoppy that there's nothing else to interfere with it.
That's probably it. But
Mm-hmm.
there will be the aftertaste. That's the only thing.
Yeah, the hop.
That's the only reason why I really don't like IPAs is because of that bad aftertaste usually.
Yeah, the hops do tend to linger on the tongue, and I actually enjoy it. I don't mind it so much, but for a lot of people, it's not that much. Davis doesn't like the really citrusy, hoppy beers because they overpower, and then he can't taste anything else afterwards. And I can guarantee you won't be tasting much of anything for a little while after drinking this. So definitely this should be your last beer of the evening if you're going to try several of them.
Unless you cleanse your palate, which is pretty much easy to do. But
it's okay. It'll deaden your senses when you're tongue punching my fart box later. So.
oh.
Anyway, I was always going to rate this one as a 5 out of 5. It still remains one of my favorites.
Yeah, this is a 5 out of 5 for me. Not bad.
Excellent. Well,
I would drink this, but I wouldn't want to get drunk on it though.
No, it's not really a beer you want to sit down and drink all evening, but it is definitely an excellent beer. And if you're a lover of hoppy beers, you should check it out. All right. Well, as always, if you guys have a beer you want to see reviewed, hit me up down below in the comments or on the email link.
And if we can get it, we'll have it.
Especially if it's a beer that you homebrewed yourself. I'm really interested in getting some of those out there. I do try to feature some of the more smaller breweries, especially local folks. And if you got a home brew you want some feedback on, hit me up. We'll try to pull Bouch in, or at least somebody else, so you get at least 2 different opinions on it, and I'll let you know what we think. Till next time, folks. Cheers.
And keep drinking.
And he's ending it with the big swallow again.